Hello everyone, happy Monday, happy Fido, happy Monday. Hope everyone is doing good. But I guess it's like kind of close to lunchtime for you guys, right? Hope everyone is having good lunch, and it's a midnight for me, and I'm doing some coding out here. All right, so last week we are kind of like doing IT, right? So let's make it like little easy today. Today let's talk little about planning and project management and technical project management aspects. Okay, so when I started my first startups back in the days, we used to follow what like rule 12, rule 13, which means like 12 things you need to have, 13 things you need to have. And last year, not last, close to like Jan February, I was looking like what all like things and everything enhanced, and I gathered everything, and now it's called 44 rule. In total, there are 44 things as of today to start a startup. Okay, pretty much everyone is following. Okay, so let's see all those, and then I will ask a question. Okay, and this one are like not in any particular order. So out of 44, like one is task management, basically to prioritize the things, adjust, basically asking our team and like who is doing what, all the stuff, right? Task management, collaboration and communications, how to collaborate with somebody, and basically connecting the dots, right? In the startup, I'm doing something, somebody is doing something, and we need to connect those, right? We cannot like just run east, west, north, south. So we all need to connect at the center pole. Productivity, yes. What are the productivity outcomes when we hire people from outside into our startups, right? Those, and feedbacking and bug tracking, right? When we roll, we see like mistakes in the softwares or like whatever the planning we did, then like keep doing. That's a process. And e-commerce platforms, basically like yeah, that's something like you need to how you are selling, where you are selling, the platforms, e-coms, all the stuff. These are like more like ERP. Payments, what kind of methods of payments is it? Like these days, like people are using bitcoins, right? Cash payments, international, how the money is flowing in out. Payments are important, and also monitor who is handling, like CFO, or like I think in India it's called CPA. And outsourcing, sometimes like it might be very like expensive to do in-house, so few things you outsource. And raising the capital, right? Like seed A, seed B, seed C funding. And funding documents, when you ask for funding, we need to have a document, right? What we are doing, what's our business plan, the methods, the team, and the competitors. That's what they see to do the funding. And the capital, basically as a startup, we as an owners, right? Owners are like, and after funding, cap table, right? What is the inflow, outflow, when we can have a breakdown of the investments we all kept. Because if in case we got the funding, the stakeholders like the investors gonna ask when I'm getting the inflows, outflows. We need to keep running, right? Pretty much every day. That's something we need to do, and it need to be realistic, and we need to feel sometimes what is the time, and it's the time to shut down, right? And we need to feel, and like yes, we need to shut down sometimes. And investor relationships are most important. Sometimes we need to tell the things are happening, then more seed fundings need to be happen because of other competitors at the same time might be having. So relationship always is important with the investors, so that way they feel more confident on us. And sales, of course. What kind of sales? I'm like how we are doing sales, what other competitors are doing sales, innovative way to do the sales, right? Online, in-house, branding, goodies, conferences, all the stuff as the sales part. CRM is the central portal. Basically, we store all our data, run the reports, and see what's our positives, negatives, and per quarterly, per weekly, monthly, yearly trends. And if once we move from startup to the mid levels, right? Hopefully. And legal, yes, always lawyers are kind of important for your patent rights, protect you, and the company, something happens in the company, so many things, right? And finance, how to manage the finance, how to balance, how much you can spend on fun in the company, and what to buy, what not to buy, right? Those things. And also the trends, projections, next year, next month, next day, how the things gonna be, right? And HR to take care of the staff, legally, hiring, firing, documentation, and all the stuff, right? Yeah. And learning, we need to keep learning every day. If not, it's difficult, right? Have an idea, and we don't want, if you don't see outside of the world, it's kind of difficult. So every day we need to keep learning what others are doing, what are the new technologies, methods, and like techniques are in the market, right? Every day, that's a process. And books, people read books, but I am not a big fan. But like a lot of people read books, like Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, those people, like big people, they read books to learn from the old methods and put them into 21st century. I don't know, for some reason I'm not a big fan of reading the books, but like people read, and I'm not negative or positive on that. And videos, this is something new which came like what, when I started my first company in like 2010, the videos are not that heavily, but with the internet speed, the mobiles, everything now, and the YouTube basically, everyone is doing the videos, right? This is something came up like heavily into the marketing and branding these days. And articles, yes, keep writing articles on your product is very important, and writing is very important, and I read articles, by the way. And sorry, oh, looks like I missed last one. The last one is, last two is blogs. Yes, blogging is very important to share what you guys are doing and get the feedback from the customers, and that's something really important, I guess, but I'm not sure. And newsletters is very important. Newsletters is not like on the newspapers, it's more like an updating your customers, what you're doing, the new products, right? Always keeping recurring customers and making them excited is something key, I guess. So now the question is, these are like in total 44 now, compared to back in the days. I'm like in 2012, 2013, it used to be 12, 13, and it's keep moving. Now it's moving into like startup. It's like 44 now, what I'm seeing. And like I took these ones in February, basically to see the new rules out in the market. So the question is, pick your top 5 from this 44. If in case if you start a company, right, what's your top 5? And tomorrow I'm going to tell what's my top 5. Okay, thank you so much, have a good day.